I finally made it to Colorado, and in our new apartment place that will be our house for the next 5-6 months. And everything is wonderful, better than expected. So far everything has been better than expected pretty much everywhere I've been, so I'm starting to wonder when reality will hit. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little tour of the place because I think it's wonderful. Starting from the room, which is messy because I'm here, so how could it not be messy? Pro gaming station is the first thing that I fixed. This is our little room that has 2 windows, and the view is wonderful to me. There's a tree. It's one of the kind of trees that I like, and on the other side there's mountains and grass and other trees. In short, it's gonna be wonderful when it snows. The room is fantastic because it has this little, I hope you can see it, there's a private bathroom, and let's get out of the room. There's a balcony of sorts, and from here you walk on the tiny hallway and you get to the other person's room. The other person is not here, so we can take a quick look. Yeah, but the best part is the bottom floor, which is where we're going now, if I can find out how to turn off all the lights. So this is pretty much what's downstairs. And no phone or camera has a lens wide enough to be able to represent the beauty of this place. Trying to not fall, spiral stairs, but I think that was pretty obvious. I'm gonna kill myself by backtracking on a set of spiral stairs. Yeah, that's the main room. The whole side of the house is basically a big, huge, giant glass window. There's no way for me to be able to capture it, but the whole thing is a big, huge, giant glass window. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about that, because soon enough everything will be white, snow and nothing else. So we were not expecting this. We saw a lot of pictures, I mean not a lot, there were a few pictures in the Craigslist ad, and it didn't look good at all. I mean, it looked nice. It was obvious there was wood, there was a fireplace, but it didn't convince me. Usually I'm a skeptic, so I always think that if something looks like good in a picture, it's probably bad in reality. And instead this place looked so and so in the pictures, and it's actually wonderful in reality. So I'm still trying to adjust. It's so full of little things and optionals. It's just perfect. Every detail is perfect. There's even a lot of books, and for the science fictions, for my what am I trying to say? People who like me love science fiction. There's Arthur C. Clarke, 2010 Odyssey 2 and 2061 Odyssey 3. Now, there's the first book missing, but I don't know, I'll get it myself if I want to read the whole thing from the beginning again, because I haven't read 2 and 3. I haven't really showed you the kitchen, but which is not bad at all. There's my breakfast here. Bagels, yeah. Still not a bagel fan at all, but trying to get new things, try new things, and not be stuck into imitating what I had in Rome, since not only I'm not gonna get it, but it's gonna cost 3 to 4 times more than usual. And also, what Oh yeah, bagels. I wanted to tell you about bagels because bread sucks compared to Rome. I mean, maybe it's just what I was used to, but there's no buns, there's no rosette, there's no tartarughe, there's no pane casareccio, there's no great bread. And bagels, at least some bagels, fresh bagels, are the closest thing to good bread that you can buy around here. All the bread in store is super soft and mushy, and that's not what you use to clean your plate from pasta al sugo or whatever else. So I think I'm gonna experiment a little bit more with bagels. I think I've showed enough of the house right now. I wanted to comment a little bit more about my time in Colorado or even my time in Florida, but you know, these things just come and go, and hard to remember what you wanted to say. Yesterday I spent like 30 minutes in Denver, and my first impression was fantastic. It was beautiful. The whole city seems to be brown, which when it comes to certain things is my favorite color. It had that like 70s feeling. Now I'm sure that people who know Denver are probably laughing at this, but that's the first impression I got, and sometimes that's the most important thing. So all of a sudden, because why not? All of a sudden I was like, okay, so Denver is the next city where we're gonna move into. Not that we know exactly where and why and if we're gonna move anywhere, but since I have at some point go to truck school and do all of that, why not Denver? It's everything. It's all for now. I'm gonna have my kind of ridiculous breakfast. I hope the house was decently represented, and you probably get more news from me with the first snow, which might happen any minute. Bye everyone.